So, this is Harold McAleer.
That's correct.
So, when did you start at Channel Radio, Harold?
Well, I'll tell you. I began in 1950 as a co-op student.
From where?
I lived in Everett, MIT.
No, but I mean
MIT.
MIT co-op.
And I co-opted at 275 Mass Ave.
I was there. The Flatiron Building.
I know you were, in Cambridge.
When was that? What year was that?
1950.
1950.
Pay attention, Billy. And that's now the MIT Museum.
Oh, it is?
Now, one thing that I want to relate about GR for the co-op students, at least the MIT crew anyway, for the first several terms, they cycled you through various shop departments. I was in the receiving room, I was in the plating, blowing castings off, and in the degreasing acid.
In the janitorial room, cleaning toilets?
No, didn't do that. Didn't do that. But pretty close. Plating was just as bad. But anyway, it was a wonderful system.
So you went through all the different departments?
Yeah, I wound transformers. I assembled instruments.
You worked in the Variac department too?
Variac. I was in Variac for a while, so it was just marvelous. For two reasons. Later on, when you become a big shot engineer, instead of throwing the product over the wall, you knew
how it was made.
And how they had to assemble it and test it and everything else. And beyond that, I made lots of friends, or at least acquaintances. So I knew, Billy Jones and Small Parts, and I knew the transformer department.
I did that when I worked in drafting to find out what they needed for drawings.
Exactly. I'm getting interviewed here, guys.
We're doing the interview.
He is, But this is part one. We'll have it over with pretty soon. Anyway, that was one of the best experiences I ever had.
Sounds
great. And not only did I make friends, but they're here today. Many of these guys from all different shop departments. So
everybody's got older but you, Harold. What's your secret?
The secret is talking to guys whose eyesight has gone. But anyway, I found that marvelous because I learned how the place operated all the way from placing and order.
Then you got hired by Channel Radio.
That's correct.
Well, what happened when you got hired? Where did you work? Who did you work for?
I worked in engineering. As a co-op, I had worked for the Iron Duke, Coppolis.
Coppolis. Edward Coppolis,
Well, not paid to think.
He invented the Variac. Brilliant man.
So all those guys. Now, how many minutes does it say? As I say, this is part one.
I don't know. I can't read the thing. Just keep talking.
But I will end part one with the best experience I had was meeting my future wife.
Wow, at Channel Radio.
She was librarian and engineering secretary.
I did the same thing. I married from within.
I know it. And one summer, plant shut down, but some of us worked. So you had to go out to eat. So I would go out with Shirley to, that was the Italian restaurant in Cambridge there.
Oh, I don't know.
Up there anyway. So we struck up a conversation which blossomed into romance.
Wow.
I married her shortly thereafter, well, a couple of years later. And we've lived happily ever after.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Now, that is the end of part one. We'll carry it on in the future.
The next
Thank you very much. I'll push
hear.
the button. Don't push no button.
All right, no pushing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was great.